Dear students, I hope you all are fine. Today we are going to enjoy the story. This lesson is prescribed by CBSE for class 6 in the English book named A Pact with Sun. Before start the lesson, we just discussed about the title, A Tale of Two Birds. You know what is meant by tale? Tale means story. So a tale of two birds means a story about two birds. Let's come to the class. A tale of two birds. Once upon a time, there lived a beautiful bird in the forest. She lived happily with her friends and neighbors on a wise old banyan tree. She loved the forest, for it provided ample food and places to fly around. One year she gave birth to two little birds. The newborns lived in a nest she built on the tree. She cared for her babies deeply and loved them very much. The tree too spread out its branches lovingly around the babies. Day and night she cared for them and fed them well. Alas! One unfortunate day, the forest experienced a storm like never before. Thunder, lightning, strong winds scared all the birds and animals. Many trees got uprooted. The bird hid in her nest, trying to feel secure and praying fervently. Suddenly, a heavy branch broke and came crashing down. The mother bird was killed instantly. The kids were saved though. They were blown away by a gentler wind to the other side of the forest. One bird fell at the entrance of a cave. Many robbers lived inside this cave. The other sibling fell at the doorstep of a blessed rishi's ashram. Time slowly passed by and birds gradually grew up. They were new big birds their mother once had been. They had grown into mature birds with character of their own. One fine day, the king of wisdom visited the forest. He was a well-known hunter and wanted to hunt a game. He was busy chasing a deer, and in this process went deep into the forest while chasing the deer. His soldiers slowly lost track, and the king was left alone in the jungle. He didn't know where he was, and neither did he know the way out. The king was very tired after a long day and hungry too. He had reached the other end of the forest. He decided to take a break and sat down under a tree that stood near a cave. He was taken aback when he heard someone say, "Hey, come quickly! There's someone under the banyan tree. Come and take his jewels and his horse before he rides away." The king was amazed and looked around. He looked up and saw a big brown bird on the tree under which he was sitting. He quickly got onto his horse and rode away as fast as he could. Soon he came to a clearing which looked an ashram. It was the rishi's ashram. The king tied his horse to a tree and sat down in its shade. Suddenly someone spoke up, "O mighty king, I welcome you to this holy place. You look tired. Please take rest. Rishi will be back soon. You can have this water. You do look thirsty." The king was overcome with gratitude. He looked at the big brown bird. It looked very similar to the one he had seen some time back on the banyan tree. The bird read his thoughts and said, "I think you have recently come across my brother. He has made friends with robbers and behaves like them. I'm sorry if he misbehaved with you. The rishi entered the ashram and saw the king standing there. He welcomed the king warmly and invited him to the cottage for dinner. Over dinner, the king narrated his strange experience with the two look-alike birds. This forest is unique and surprising, the king said. Then Rishi smiled knowingly. He said, O king, one is known by the company one keeps. The bird you met in the morning has been in the company of robbers. The bird you met here has been in this holy place since a long time. Both of them behaves like what they watches everyone doing. Dear students, can you able to understand the story? I hope you all are enjoy the story. Thank you.